everybody, welcome back. And I have now filmed this video 6 times. I'm beginning to think that this video is not meant to be, but I am determined because I want to share my thoughts on this product with you. So this is going to be a review on the new Milani Bella Eyes Gel to Powder eyeshadow singles. So just some thoughts on this before I even get into swatching them and all that kind of stuff. I've had these for about 3 weeks now, and I've purchased them. I have like 17, and I've purchased them just a few at a time. Just because I keep going back and I find new colors and all that kind of stuff. And I absolutely love them. So already you know this is going to be a rave. Now, I want to talk about just a little bit about the collection in general before I begin swatching. So first off, what I want to talk about is the packaging. So really cute. It's that two-toned gold. It is each shadow, and these are pretty sturdy because I've dropped these things all over the place and I've only broken one, you know, which for me is, that's a win. So, all right, so they all look like this. So it's like kind of domed up like a baked shadow, but then they all have that little indentation in it. So really, I like the packaging. They go along with the Milani Color Statement lipsticks and the Brilliant Shine lip glosses and this and that, and pretty much all the new products that Milani's coming out with. I love my favorite thing about the packaging is the back, because you've got the number, the name, and then what the finish is. For example, this is a metallic. And there are 3 finishes in the whole collection. There's satin mattes, there are shimmers, and there are metallics. And I just think that it's really user-friendly to do that. Because if you don't know a lot about makeup or eyeshadows or anything like that, you know, this is going to give you a little bit more of a guide, which I think is very considerate of Milani to do that. I think the price point is fantastic. They're $3.99. Where some of the newer singles that have been coming out in the drugstore, you know, the new Revlon ones that you kind of click together, are like $2 or $3, and they're terrible. And then you have the Almay ones, which are even more expensive. They're like $4 or $5, and they're terrible, and you can't get any pigmentation out of those either. That's not the case with these. So price point is great. The packaging is great. Color selection. Now, I do have a lot of colors. Again, I don't have all 30. There are 30 colors. I don't have all 30. I have 17. I will probably end up with all 30 colors because I love these things so much. But I find that the color selection with these is wonderful because it's a very, I guess the way I would describe it, because don't get me wrong, there are lots of pops of color, but I look at the collection overall as a very subdued, neutral type of collection. And the reason why I say that is because all of the colors that they have, and we'll get into this more in the swatches, are extremely wearable. Even the brighter, more brilliant colors that you would think, oh wow, that's really crazy bright on the eye. Not so. I mean, and it's not that they're not pigmented and beautiful, it's just that they tend to transfer onto the eye in a more wearable way. So I hope that makes sense, and you know, I'll get into a little bit more on that after we do the swatches, but I'm going to go ahead and do the swatches. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to go through the metallics, the shimmers, and then the satin mattes, because I have fewest of the metallics and most of the satin mattes. So we'll just go through it that way. But we're going to hop on in. Right. The first color I have is Bella Teal. And this is a metallic, and this is probably, I was most excited about this color, and I would say this one is probably the one that is, it's not disappointing. This one just tends to go on a little bit more on the patchy side than some of the other colors. Don't get me wrong, it is a beautiful color, and all it takes is a little bit of building up, and you get a just gorgeous, gorgeous, bright metallic teal. And again, very high sheen. And the one thing I found with all of these is that there's no fallout on these, and I'm just going to show you. You can probably see right around the rim on the gold of the packaging where there is some powder right around there, and there is a little bit of fallout. As I'm applying all of these, as a rule, I can do my foundation first with these because I get zero fallout. It's awesome. So, but again, this is probably one of the least impressive swatching colors, but again, very beautiful. I'm actually wearing this today. I'm using this as my eyeliner, and I'll zoom in afterwards and explain my look to you. And this is part of my eyeliner look. So we'll get into that again after the video, or after the swatches. The next color I have is absolutely beautiful, and I'm in love with this color, and it is Bellick Gold. And this is just a beautiful, bright, when I think of gold, I think of that kind of gold. Just very bright, very pigmented, absolutely stunning, stunning. And that's just one swipe, guys. This is no primer. This is just my hand, one swipe. Very bright, very warm, true gold. And I have worn this one. I love it. It warms up any look, and it's just, I've worn this twice in 2 different ways, and it's beautiful. And that is Bellick Gold. The last metallic I have is probably my favorite out of the bunch, and that is Bella Bronze. And this is one of my newer ones. Super, super. Guys, that's stupid. That's stupid for a drugstore eyeshadow. So gorgeous, wonderful, warm, bronzy brown tone. Love it, love it, love it. I'm actually doing a look with this tomorrow, and I cannot wait to have this on my eyeball. All right, I have 6 shimmers. So the first one that I have is Bella Chiffon. And this is, I don't know if you can see, this one see where it says that it is a shimmer slash highlighter. Again, I love it. I love the way they did the packaging. I think that's really cool to let somebody know, hey, this is one of those colors you're going to use on your inner corner, which is what I'm doing today, on your brow bone, all that kind of stuff. And that is Bella Chiffon. Now, this one is a beautiful kind of yellow toned cream color. It's not coming off quite as well on my camera, but does have a yellow, there you go, get a little bit yellow turn to it. Very beautiful, beautiful buttery creamy color. I've used this on my brow bone, inner corner, in several looks. I've been using these since I've filmed this video 6 times. I've used a ton of these shadows, and I'm just so love them all. But yeah, absolutely gorgeous highlighting color to really open up your look, especially. Gorgeous. Next color I have is called Bella Pink. And that's what it looks like. This is what it looks like right there. And this is Bella Pink. Now, where Bella Chiffon is more yellow toned, like a creamy color with a yellow tone, this is more of a cream color or white color with a pink tone. I wouldn't even necessarily call this pink because it's so light. I would call it like a pinky white. So really pretty. Again, I would use this for the same right in the inner corner, even the brow bone maybe, depending on the look. Might be a little too frosty for the brow bone for me personally, frosty pinky, but gorgeous color, highlighting color. This would even be a pretty like inner half of the eye color to open up your eyes. The next color I have is Bella Champagne. And this is going to go right around, right along with the Bella Chiffon and the Bella Pink, except this one is a more peachy toned. So beautiful. And I have used this all over the lid, but I've used this even up underneath the brow bone. I've used it on the inner corner. So all of these colors are going to be great for that function. This one is a beautiful all over lid color, which is actually what I'm wearing today. Absolutely stunning, stunning, stunning. And it's not showing up real well on me just because it is skin toned. On me, it's very peachy, but beautiful. All 3 of these are gorgeous for highlighting purposes. The next color I have is Bella Sand. And this is a beautiful, I've used this as an all over lid color. I've used this to blend out crease colors. It's a little bit more beigey. And again, depending on your skin tone, on the look, you could use this inner corner highlight because it's right along the lines of these other 3. This is yellow toned, pink toned, peachy toned. This one's a little bit more beigey. So that is Bella Sand. All of these are just like gorgeous. All right, the next color I have is Bella Violet. And I will say that when I first swatched this color, I was a little disappointed because I was expecting it to be super, super pigmented and vibrant. And don't get me wrong, there's a lot of pigmentation there. Let me swipe that for you. So that's Bella Violet. Now this color tends to be a little bit more on the sheer side. And when I first got it, I was like, oh, wow, that's kind of a dud. However, it seems to be one of those colors, if you know the ones I'm talking about, that are intentionally more on the sheer side. So, you know, in using this and the way I've used this, I've come to really love this color. I did a purple smoky eye with these colors, and I used this to blend it out in the crease and blend it up into my transition color. I've used it to smudge out liner on my lower lash line. And because it is sheer and it's not so pigmented, I mean, let me say that again. Because it's sheer and it's not so intense, let's put it that way, I find that it's very versatile and you can get some beautiful looks using this as a transition color, as a blending color, and as an accent color, like underneath the eyes with some, you know, if you were to use it with a purple liner or anything like that to get a really pretty purple smoky eye, which is how I've used this. So I really do enjoy Bella Violet for those purposes. I think it's a wonderful blending color, and I think that you wouldn't necessarily think of purple as a blending color, but if you're doing a smoky eye, you know, if you're going for that pop of color along the lower lash line, this is going to be perfect for that purpose. So, you know, I'm going to take back the mean words I said about you. I'm sorry. You're okay. He's okay. Moving on. The next color is in my top 3, and it is Bella Emerald, and it is this just beautiful deep kind of forest green. Absolutely gorgeous. You ready for this? Yeah, look at how pretty that is. This is such a gorgeous green. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful fall time color. I've used this in a look just on my outer corner and blended it up and out, and it just makes a gorgeous, I mean, and I can say this for all of these. All of these colors blend beautifully, but they don't over blend, at least not for me. I know some people can be a little bit more heavy-handed. If you're pretty average, these are just, I love these. I just can't even say enough good things about them. But these, and also another thing about these shimmer colors is that you'll see is that they are shimmery, and they almost have, they pretty much have the same kind of finish as the metallic, maybe not as high shine. But it's, I don't know, it's weird. They're shimmery, but they're not glittery. There's no glitter. If there is, it is extremely, extremely tiny. So, and because of that, again, you're not going to get a whole lot of fallout, and the color it is in the pan is what it is going to end up being on your eye, because you're not putting it on your eyeball and just losing all that glitter. And I've used these with sticky bases and I've used them without, and they work wonderfully both ways. So I think if you're looking for shimmery eyeshadows that give you that shine and that sparkle, but you don't want to be a glitter bomb, again, these shimmers are just absolutely beautiful. So those are the 6 shimmers: Bella Chiffon, Bella Pink, Bella Champagne, Bella Sand, Bella Violet, and Bella Emerald. All right, now moving on to my favorite finish, which is the Satin Matte finish. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 of these, and I love them, and I will be showing you why. So the first one I have is Bella White. Now, if y'all are looking for just a gorgeous, pigmented, buttery, pearly white, look no further. And the Satin Mattes are gorgeous. Again, they are a little shiny, but they're not shiny. They just have that slight little sheen to them. So I think Satin Matte is a very appropriate name label for this finish. So again, beautiful sheen, extremely pigmented, and you're seeing there's no fallout out around my head. Absolutely beautiful. That is Bella White. Next one I have is called Bella Ivory, and I'm actually wearing this on my brow bone today. Really pretty. Just cream toned color. I love this as a brow bone color. Very subtle. And it just, you know, again, I can use this one on the inner corner. I can use it right up underneath my brow bone. And I, you know, can actually use this all over my lid, which I have done if I just want to go for a little bit more simple look. Just throw a lid color on and then something in the crease. So that is Bella Ivory. Next color I have is Bella Cafe, which is this one right here. Now this color I love, 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 love as a crease, or not a crease color, as a transitioning color. It's just a beautiful warm toned brown, and it reminds me a lot of Kid from MAC, except that Kid is matte, completely matte, so there's no shimmer at all. But I'm actually using that today, and that's transitioning. That's my transition color today, and I absolutely love this. I've been using the crap out of this one because this is just a great Again, beautiful brown transition color. Really simple, not a lot to it, but you know, those are the colors that are just, you know, that you gotta have in your collection. All right, the next color I have is Bella Purple. And I love this color. And this is kind of what I was talking about where, with this collection, where it's a little bit more subdued, where you get these beautiful pops of color, but they're not in your face color. So this is not a bright royal purple. It's a little bit more on the plummy side. Absolutely gorgeous. And I did do a look with this. Again, I did that purple smoky look with this one in the Bella Violet, and I absolutely loved it. I mean, it's just, it's color, it's subdued color, but not in a bad way. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, love that color. Next color I have is Blue Cobalt, or sorry, Bella Cobalt. And this, again, it's the same as the Bella Purple, where it seems like it's going to be a really bright royal blue, and it is, but it's just a little, it's got a little bit more of a toned down quality to it that I think is just, I think it's wonderful, and I think it's just makes these colors more wearable. I don't know. Maybe some people see that as a bad thing, but I think I just think it's beautiful. So that's Bella. And this also reminds me of the Bella Violet, to where this one's really easy to sheer out and use with some of the brighter blue colors in the collection. And this is kind of like an accent to those darker colors, because just like Bella Violet is to Bella Purple, where you can just sheer it out and create beautiful smoky looks with it. The next color I have, I absolutely love, love, love. This is probably my second favorite shadow in the collection, and this is Bella Espresso. This one, guys, is just gorgeous, and I've been using this one nonstop. This is a beautiful kind of taupey brown, and I've been using this in my crease. Super, super buttery, pigmented. I've been using this just as a crease color. And again, you can just tap your brush into it and use a little bit, blend it all out. You can do a more concentrated, deeper look in your crease with this color. So if you want to get some definition in your crease, in your eye look, darken it up, but you don't want to go, you know, completely black on it, this color is just absolutely perfect for that. And I love it because it's such a beautiful, warm brown color, and I think it's just gorgeous. And again, I'm wearing that in my just the outer V and outer crease today. The next color I have is my absolute favorite in the entire collection, and that is Bella Navy. And this color is just a stunning, beautiful, deep, rich navy blue. Absolutely gorgeous. Love, 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 love. I just love it. I think it's beautiful. It's just, and you know, I'm a sucker for blue anyway. So, you know, when you get that in an eyeshadow, just that beautiful pigmentation, the brightness, the butteriness, and just, I mean, that's nuts, y'all. I don't know. You know what I mean? All I can say is y'all know how I love Wet n Wild. Wet n Wild, you know, you better watch your behinds, because Milani's coming for you. So, but that is Bella Navy. And absolutely my favorite, hands down, shadow of all the ones that I have in my collection. All right, the very last one that I have is just a must-have, and this one is Bella Black. And Bella Black is, and of course I broke this one. Y'all don't even know. I'm in the middle. We're in the middle of pulling up all of our carpet and redoing our floors. So all of my makeup got moved today, and I dropped my Petal Pusher palette. So I have to rebuy that. I lost my Maybelline Fit Me concealer, which is like one of my favorites, and I can't find that. I broke this one. Look at that. Oh, I'm a mess. But anyway, moving on. This black is, so that's why it's all jacked up. But this black is fantastic. If you are looking for a good, just deep, rich black, and this one just has, again, it's a satin matte, so it's going to have just the smallest sheen to it. But guys, that's one swipe. That is a drugstore eyeshadow right there. I mean, it's not powdery. It's not, there's no fall. I mean, it's just, that's just, it's stupid. That's stupid. Milani, that's stupid. That's stupid how good that is. So, I mean, I mean, you can use this. I've used this as a liner. I've used it in the crease. I've used it I mean, it's wonderful. And I mean, I just can't say enough about these shades. I can't say enough about the color selection, the packaging, I just think it's a wonderful, very well thought out collection, color range, packaged product. And I give Milani buku kudos for this product. I just think they did a fantastic job. And I think if you're in the, in the market for maybe incorporating some different looks into some different colors into your collection, go with these. If you are just looking for some beautiful everyday neutrals that you can use, go with these. If you are looking for, just to collect more eyeshadows because you're like me and you have no self-control, then go with these. I mean, the only thing I can say about these is that they don't have true matte shadows. And for some people, that's going to bother some people. But when you look at these, yes, there is that sheen to them, but some of the darker colors that you would want in your crease, to use as liners, there's very minimal sheen to them, and they're buttery and they're soft and they're pigmented, and they're amazing. And I love them. I know there's going to be mixed reviews about these. There's always going to be people that don't like them, but for me, and like I said, I filmed this video 6 times and I've had a different eye look for every single time I've tried to film this crazy video, and this one's going up come hell or high water, so I have used these a lot, and I can't say enough good things about them. I love them. They're the only eyeshadows I've used in the past week and a half, and I'm not missing out on anything, I don't think so. And just to kind of enhance this review a little bit, because I know, sometimes people say, oh, these are fantastic, but then you get them home and you're like, oh, I don't quite see what they were talking about. This week, I'm going to be uploading Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'm going to be uploading a get ready with me video every day. And this is just going to be a quick, like 5-6 minute get ready with me video. I've never done these before, so, hopefully they don't suck, but, we'll roll with it. It's a learning process. So, just to show you some of the looks that I've created with these shadows, just to maybe give you some ideas, see how they perform on the eye. Cause like I said, it's pops of color, but when they transition to the eye, they're not crazy over the top. They're very beautiful and wearable and subtle. And I just think this, and that's just what hit me when I first saw the collection, I was like, that is a beautiful neutral color or colored collection with just wonderful soft pops of color, even though the colors look bright. The collection as a whole just strikes me as very toned down in a good way. I don't know if that makes any sense, guys. I'm just, these are just ramblings. But so yeah, but I'll link those as I post them. I will link those get ready with me videos down in the down bar. So, if you want to check back, and they'll be in my feed. So if you did, like, subscribe, and those should be popping up every day this week. So, but yeah, thank you for watching. I hope this was helpful to you. I hope this gave you an idea of how they perform, the color options, all that kind of good stuff. If you like this eye look, I'm going to just I'm going to zoom in real quick so you can see. All right, I just zoomed in real quick so you can kind of see what I did here. I'm going to focus. There we go. All right, so today, just showing you what I used just as a, postscript. I had Bella Ivory up in the brow bone area. I had Bella Chiffon right here in the inner corner. I put Bella Champagne all over the lid. I blended Bella Espresso into the outer crease. I blended everything out with Bella Cafe. And then my eyeliner today is actually the 3 blues that I have. I took my Makeup Forever Flash palette and I took the white cream color and created the shape that I want. And then I went back and created an ombre eyeliner with the Bella Teal, the Bella Cobalt, and the Bella Navy. And I'm really pleased with it. All right, again, so just my personal thoughts. Keep an eye out for those eye looks, those get ready with me videos. Again, I'll keep linking them down in the down bar. And if you did like, subscribe, let me know what colors you have. I'm hoping I'll probably end up with all 30 of these because I need more eyeshadows, but whatever. But yeah, you guys have a rockin' week. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.